Greetings everyone and welcome back to Orcs once again. Now, following the retaste, there was a bit of interest in seeing a continuation of that run. However, there has recently been, well, an update, but the first big content update of the game, which has come with a significant amount of rebalancing, both to the Orcs difficulty level, as well as to a lot of the cards, and specifically to the Rune Wardens faction themselves. So different cards, different levels of upgrades. I'm especially interested in that. And I figured, sure, why not? Let's just jump in from the beginning. I've reset my progress yet again, though part of that is simply because the update was so big that it nixed my run in progress. But honestly, given the amount of changes that have come into the game, I think starting from the beginning would be a rather good place to properly get a feel for the new balance. Now, given that there was a reasonable amount of interest in seeing the run continue, I think we will play this until we can't anymore. I'll take the Rune Wardens and I'll go as far as I can before we inevitably meet our end. Whether that's one episode's worth of gameplay or whether it's 3 or 4 episodes worth of gameplay, we will have to see. Hopefully, you're going to be up for the long haul, if indeed we can make it that far. But with that all said and done, let's go ahead and jump into a new game. We'll of course be playing with the Rune Wardens, since they have received the lion's share of the tweaks and balances. The Dune Reavers are up next, and perhaps we will check them out when that new content becomes available. But let's go ahead and jump on in. The darkest times have begun once again. The henchmen of the eternal enemy are already at the door. We cannot delay this any longer. If we don't deal with this source of malice, the kingdom will be left with not one stone upon another. Alright, so we're going to have to go through this fight regardless. Just having a quick look at the directions we can go in. One of the big changes is obviously having a higher tier of upgrades on each card. That I'm particularly interested in. But they have rebalanced the Rune Wardens such that it isn't the most obvious winning strategy to just have one mega castle anymore. There is a reason to build multiple castles. They're trying to diversify the viable strategy list, and I'm quite down with that, actually. They've also added in a little bit more ways to control your accumulation and how you can reduce the accumulation of corruption as well, which is quite good. Also, the game about castle building. We're just going to go ahead and skip that for now. We've seen that fairly recently. Right, well, the first thing we want to try and do is get on over here and gain access to this. So we're going to do that. We found an ancient vault. Yes. Let's go through and see what we've got. Play 1 of 12 cards to complete this quest. Very well. Okay, well, given that then, let's go ahead and start building out a castle. Oh, wow, we've got a castle heart already, eh? That's a bit of a surprise, if I'm honest. Let's pop a little road right there to get a little bit more cash. This farm doesn't need to be anywhere in particular to generate money, which is always wonderful. We will go ahead and place the castle heart over here, though. I would then like to block off that side. This I would like to place there so that we can connect up. But this one, now I know I said you don't need to build giant mega castles, but you see, not needing to doesn't mean I don't want to. So we are definitely going to be trying to build up a mega castle. Let's get a little bit more cash from there. Finally we've got some military units. Let's get you down. That means we can also place the Rune of Gust. I just like having a militia unit outside the town centre. I feel that is just a generally good strategy on the whole. Now, what are we going to get to next? We'll go with... Oh, no. Dam and Blast. That won't do, will it? No, this one needs to go down there. Never mind. I may need to change my plan a little bit here. Right, quest is complete. Let's go ahead and get our reward. Now, at this point, I can skip this to reduce the corruption, which is actually quite nice. But we can get a black... We can get a military outpost. Increases the amount of cards in hand by 1 until dawn. Okay, that's a spell. You can play it once. All right, not exactly what I would go for, though. I think the blacksmith is better. Roadside aura increases damage by 20%. There we go. Right, the next spell vault is 24 cards. I think we can make that happen. I definitely believe that that is a thing that we can work towards. Let's start building out this road. I would like to head off that road with this part just by there. We'll see what we can do, though. I may need another corner section now. Where are the orcs going to be coming from first? Do we actually know? They're coming from over there. Alright, well that's not too much of a problem for us. Let's twist that road in there, pop down a farm. Oh, actually, let's not pop down a farm just yet. We will pop the farm down there. We'll get a nice little bonus to that income there as a consequence. And we can start building up the road in that direction. We've got a blacksmith. Wouldn't be bad to place that here. I really want a corner section here and a corner section there. If I can do that, that would be absolutely amazing. Now, if I place the blacksmith here, it's going to grab all of these castles, which is definitely something that we want to make happen. This one isn't really useful to me, sadly. That one is not going to help me out in any particular way. Another castle heart is a possibility there, but it's not really where I want to go. We're going to place down... Oh, I can't place the Rune of Embers there. Alright. Well, what we can do then, since we know the orcs are coming up from this direction, I can simply put together another castle over here, perhaps. Let's build out this road. Nowhere to build it, sadly. Alright. Right, the orcs are on their way. We will build up this group so I can place down another rune on them. Donk, there we go. Oh, there's our corner piece. That will connect us up there. And that is definitely what we want. At that point, though, well, connecting there is also pretty important as it stands. If I want to be able to connect these two castles later on, I would need to be able to have a wall there. So we're just going to choose not to do that in order to get a castle together. I'm going to make this castle embers. Let's pop you down. Now, if I can hold on... Ooh, actually, let's pop you there. We're going to see if we can get enough to put that corner section in place. Let's have a good look. How's this fight going down? It's going down relatively well right now. The militia are on their way. Let's connect that up there. I wish I could rotate around and see, but sadly, no. How are the militia going to do? We can sort of see their health bar. They're doing okay for the time being, actually. I think they did a pretty solid job as it happens. Let's build this across, and then we'll have a town right there that locks these areas off exactly as we want them to be. Right, we'll continue building out in this here direction. Looking for more ways that we can close this area off. We can't build anything there, so there's no point in worrying about it. These tiles, apparently... I'm not sure that we could. Blocks, tile placement. Yeah, I'm fairly certain blocks tile building. Yes, all of these block tile building. This does not block tile building. So we're fine with that. It's sometimes not super clear what will be a problem and what won't be. We need... Well, I could build this here. That would give me the option of a farm or a village right there. That's fine. I'll go for a second little castle. We've also got a card. Ah, fantastic. We can already add the blast tower to our deck. That is perfect and exactly what we want. Right, well with that then, let's start building out a little area down here if we're able. Just a little something so that we can get another castle down here perhaps. Just something in the way of any approaching orcs. Let's build this out completely. Ah, there's the corner section we needed. Perfect. We could go for a Lord Share on... well, we can't right now. I've got to wait for the money. Lord Share on that road I think would be fine. Now we're waiting on... Well, where are we going to go with this? I think we're going to place the Rune of Rock on this one. Just increase its complete defense there. And with this, we've completed our main defensive castle. Now, what are we going to place in here? We've got too many rune slots for us to build it up to have, like, 4 Sephiroth or what have you. So I think we're just going to make a mixture of runes. We'll start off with... Actually, we're going to start off by increasing the militia there. They're a wind militia, so I will actually double down on them and get that wind Sephiroth up nice and high for this one. We've got our farm that I've been waiting on. Perfect. Now, cannons. There we are. Amazing. Okay, so we're lobbing some cannonballs right over there. Now, unfortunately, we've lost some of our range, but that should be fine, all things said and done. I'm going to increase the damage of those cannons. We're going to need a corner section here, though. That being said, could I fit this in? Does this block tile? I don't think that one blocks tile. Oh, does it? Blocks the tile building, yeah. So we're not going to be able to get one in there, unfortunately. That's a bit of a shame. We can probably squeeze a couple of other farms around here. There we go, that's what we needed. Now, do I want to place another militia? I'm not actually sure that I do. All things said and done. Maybe if I do, then it would probably need to be around here so that it gets the benefit from the blacksmith. I suppose we can. And we'll make them... we'll actually bump up the health here, and that has actually restored a couple of the towers, which is kind of potent. Wasn't really what I was building it for, but I will definitely accept. Oh, yes, we wouldn't be able to build anything there if we did that. No, that tower would be completely locked off. Since I don't know where the next castle is going to be, I'm going to wait. Or rather, the next attack, I need to say. There we go, a nice long road there. Lord Share on that road as well. We will go for, at this point, let's expand out the range of this castle. Now, where are the orcs coming from next? We don't know yet. Alright, well, it's not the most useful to us, to be certain, but we can work with it. Pop you in there. Now I just need a corner section here. There we go. A completely worthless road. My lord. Oh, well. Oh, it's coming from up there. Okay. Right, well, we now have an idea, so I can place this here. I can possibly build on this castle if we really want to. Not sure we're going to, but we might. We're going to need a corner road in this location. Right, we've got a flame Sephiroth there, and then wind again. There we are. We've got some nice range on this one now, I feel. That is going to do us very, very well in the future. Now, in terms of corners, we can place a road over here and start off another building. Right, we can't place anything there, so this can just be a small castle, and that can just be another place that I can drop Rune of Rock if I want to. Sure. Let's build up another Rune of Rock area. And let's continue building up the Flame Sephiroth too. There we go. Bringing in quite a lot of damage onto them, especially with the AoE from the turrets. Particularly fond of that. Let's build this little area out a bit, shall we? There we go. And there we are. We've already won. Perfect. Not too bad at all. Alright, select rewards and consequences to end the mission. Very well. Get a second blast tower or can get a tavern roadside. Reduce the cost of spells by 1. Dawn, next 1 spell card is free. Is that every Dawn the next spell card is free? Because that is ridiculous. I think I'll take that just in case. Military outposts increase the amount of cards in hand by 1 until dawn. I don't feel that spell. That being said, though, if we use that as our free card at dawn, that actually might not be too bad of an idea. But I think I would like another... Do we want to go for the militia regiment? No, I'd rather upgrade the militia regiment we've got, frankly. Right, so the orcs. Select a card to accept into the orcs deck. We will go for... all orcs health increased. And orcs... well, I don't really like giving them orc regeneration, but we'll go with the regeneration. There we go. Right, your guards find an underground residence of a hermit. Among his items, you find several old books on alchemy and fate weaving with yet unknown spells. Choose a neutral card and add 10 world corruption, or leave the hermit to his duties and remove 5 world corruption. No, we're going to go for the adding of 10 world corruption. Alright, let's have a look. Animate. Restore warrior squad or building. Okay, I imagine that can be used in the middle of a fight. Hit all orcs on 9% of... on 9% of max HP. Assassin Guild. Okay, so I suppose this is a card, a spell that you can play that would take all orcs out if they were at 9%, or just do 9% of max HP through all orcs. Probably the latter there. Restore 1 used cards in discard. I think we'll take Epiphany, because that might give us the ability to restore our cannon towers. Alright, we can enchant a card or go for an artifact. We're going to go for an artifact. Be wary of world corruption. No. We like world corruption. It's going to be good. Silver thread. Buildings and warriors have plus 33%. Plus 33 attack speed. All roads cost 1 less. Or cancels all weather effect. I mean, this is good, but oh my lord, being able to just have roads cost 1 less, considering some of them only cost 1, is amazing. Now, I chose that without choosing the next battle, but this looks to be fine anyway. We're going to have a building vault, I believe. As you order to set camp for the night, you see that some of your servants are arguing about how is the large bright constellation in the sky called. You remember the time when you were young, when your royal stargazer taught you how to find guidance in the stars? You meditate for some time, and invigorated, come up with a new strategy. 2, increase gold capacity by 10, add 3 vision range to all tiles, and increase ally attack speed by 50. We're going to go with add 3 vision to all tiles. I like to be able to see, especially when we're hunting for vaults. Orcs cast some of their cards before the wave starts. A corresponding wave number is shown in the top right corner of each orc's card. So this is on wave 1. All orcs are going to get more health, and on wave 2, they will start to regenerate. Very well. There are only going to be 3 waves so far. What weather have we got? We've got Twilight, Darkness, Sephiroth plus 2, global damage, and we're going to pause it there. Increased by 44%. All spells cost -1. That's amazing. Road price discount by 1, and spell price discount by 1. There we go. We've got a tile vault over there. Alright, so I mean, the amount of cards in hand until dawn is I'm straight up going to play that, sure. Oh, do I just place it? We'll wait until I've got a better place to pot that, actually. I don't want to place that one just yet. We're going to have our militia there. I always like having the militia there, as you've probably already noticed by now. And we are going to... If I build this up too aggressively, connecting up here will be a problem in the future. But nevertheless, let's go ahead and do that. Let's change the game speed as well. We'll play on a bit of a higher speed. I feel relatively confident about my abilities in this game. Let's pop you down there. Get a Wind Sephiroth on the go. And promptly try and connect up to this vault. There we go. Always want to open the vault as early as you can so that you can get the most out of it. Complete the construction of 2 new roads. New roads specifically. Marvellous. I greatly approve of this one. We're going to rotate that around, so that's another road complete. I can already put down the cannons. Not going to right now, though. I would rather do something else for the time being. This is going to complete the quest for us, so it's a nice quick one to do. Let's get a reward. We can get the Scriber Guild, +1 card in hand. That is always useful because it gives you so much more control. So we are going to take the Scriber Guild straight away. We're also going to connect these 2 up where we can. And also pop this down. Okay, so now we've got a couple of options for expansion. I'm going to build that off. And if we can get a Scriber Guild in there, I'll be very happy indeed. Let's turn this away for now and start building out this road. I can already use that. I don't think I will, but you know what? Sure, maybe I actually will. Thinking about it, if I use Epiphany now, that should give me back my discarded card there. If I understood that correctly, there's a little bit in the back of my head that say, no, you haven't understood it correctly. You've just made a mistake. I really hope that I'm wrong. Not about that, you understand. I really hope that I am wrong about that I made a mistake. My lord. Language, so difficult. Right, Castle Heart can go there. That's perfect. That's exactly where I wanted to go. And the military outpost... Sure, we'll place that there. Oh, there we go. We've already got Blacksmith. Very nice indeed. I'll rotate you around. There. And hopefully we can get this Blacksmith in time. The tavern, though. Reduce the cost of spells by 1. Dawn, next spell cast is free. I don't think we can pass that up. We're going to place that right there. Alright, the next spell cast... Oh, actually, at dawn, the next spell cast is free. And the Scriber Guild as well. Oh, this is going well. Though, will we finish out this this castle in time? I don't know. I'm not going to use Lord's Share on anything that we've currently got. It would be a waste. There we go. Now, the corner tile, not a terrible one, depending on what we want to place. But really, I need this tile to breach this area. Scriber Guild, let's pop you in straight away. And start building out this road a little bit further. Okay, Orc Vitality is up. We're going to pause it there just for a second so I can have a think about what we're doing. We haven't finished this road, so I can't use Lord's Share on it, sadly. Yeah, we haven't really finished anything here, but we do have the blacksmith, so I can place that down right now. And if I place it here, once this is complete, this will all be the same castle, so that will give us the connection that we need. Right, at this point I can place that in and Lord's Share. There we go. Lovely. Still need a couple more things, but we're bringing in a fair old amount of gold right now, which is glorious in the extreme. I'm going to place this over there. Now, I would like very much to have a farm here if we can get one. We have got a castle heart. Let's place that as well. We're going to seal off this section. We're going to play a diagonal wall here. It gives us quite a lot of connection points we've got to make over here, which is actually kind of a bit of a pain in some ways. Let's start building a long road in this direction. Actually, I suppose I could place that there and then finish off a little castle behind it. Oh, I haven't been taking this reward. That was silly of me. Right, Library or Fountain of Life. Upon completing a castle, upgrade a random castle card in hand and reduce its cost by 2. That's an interesting one. Or the Fountain of Life. Aura 3x3. Increase HP regeneration by 16 a second. Plus 1. I can't not take the Fountain of Life. Basically. That will always be a card that I take. The moment I've been offered it. As much as I would like to take something else. But right now, that is by far and away the best choice for us. Got another Militia card. Let's buff you up. Let's also drop the Wind Sephiroth. We'll pop you in there. And we'll just have that one to buff up. Right, now we are waiting. Oh, perfect. Just in time. My goodness, that was good. That couldn't have been planned better. Rune of Rock down here as well. We've now got all 3 runes present in this gigantic castle. And on top of that, we can have this kind of just nestled in here. Yeah, we'll just pop it right there. That is going to give this castle a healthy amount of regen. If we actually look at it, it's got health regeneration of 16. So that is now a pretty stupidly powerful castle, if I must say so myself. We are going to make room for 2 farms down here. One can go there immediately. And let's continue building this road off in this direction for now. And wow, this is turning into an enormously long road. Perfect for a village to be at the end. Right, that's going to give us crazy amounts of money. And we can use Lord's Share on it as well to get even more money coming in. Ah, it's good to be the king. Right, where's the next orc attack coming from? It's coming from in this direction. So, to that end, I'm going to place... I would like this there, followed by this. That way I can connect up to this road. And this tile can help us do that. Build out a little bit more, or... Oh, well, you know what? I can finish this off and then add another castle in there later. Let's get a Fire Sephiroth in here. Wind Sephiroth in there. There we go. This is going well. Orcs now regenerate, and we can use Lord's Share on this road again to get uber money coming back to us. Let's continue to flesh this out. At this stage, I would like another militia unit, and we might as well build them over there. We'll give you Rune of Rock. We could terminate this castle, but I would kind of like to draw it out a little bit more if I'm able. Might be asking a bit too much now. To that end, let's just cap that castle off there. There we go. And this road can connect. That completes that road. We're actually doing really well for this so far. Another farm can go in here. Now, villages you want to put at the end of a long road. So if you place the village down first, you're kind of committing yourself to building the road it's connected to into a much longer road than you might otherwise have been planning on. Just do bear that in mind. You're going to need 2 more corners here to get that to work, but I think that'll be a really cool connection point there. We could have this here. That does connect at least one road. And there we go. We made a nice little long road over there as well. Alright, you are wind, you are rock. Let's pop another rock rune there. I would like more fire runes over on our main castle, though honestly, I'm wondering if there's really need for it. We've got a ridiculously strong build going on right now. I would like to build that out just a little bit more, but you know what? We're going to cap that off just to get that castle in play. Place this in. Okay, we've got 2, 2, 2. We're not getting a benefit from any of them presently, which is a bit of a potch, if I'm honest. But oh well. Because you really do want to maximize your gains from them rather than just slowly balancing them out. That doesn't get you anything. What gets you something is completing them. And so getting them up at least to 5. Though that being said, it does benefit the castle itself, I suppose, in having multiple bonuses there. We've got 2 fire Sephiroths. It didn't really matter. We were absolutely stomping the orcs in this one, as you will tend to going through the early part. All right, so Rune of Frost, another military outpost, or another village. I think we're going to go with Rune of Frost this time. I would like to start bringing water into the mix. Curse of Glory. Add a Curse of Glory to the player deck. More swarms. I like having more orcs. It allows you to play much longer games and thus build up much stronger defenses. Though obviously the risk there is that you may well end up in a position where you get killed because you've been trying to maximize the amount of orcs you're going to be fighting. Your lookout finds an eerie statue. He says he found it behind a small hill. You look at it for a while and realize that this is an old monument of the dead god. It seems to have preserved some of its magical powers related to sacrificial offerings. Insert a card into its left eye, remove 10 corruption, or insert a card into its right eye and add 15 corruption. We're totally going to add the corruption. This is a corruption-heavy run. We're going to corrupt the curved road that I just got. There we go. Up to 27. Marvellous. Right, I'm not going to go for an enchant. We're going to go for another artifact. We need a lot more corruption to get 2 artifacts. Right, generate +1 tile vault at the start of a mission. Ooh. Or 1 spell vault. Which do I prefer the tile vaults myself. And I also really like this cup of tea. Right, once again, I didn't actually check what we were going to fight next, but I think the artifact was the way to go. As you venture forth, you found an ancient runic obelisk. Your record keeper advises you to call your subjects and conduct a weather manipulation ritual. Well, I quite like the Twilight, but let's go for Apex Sun. Let's find out what Apex Sun has in store for us. Okay, so that's going to be played on the 3rd one. Oh, okay, all orcs gain 75% health. Oh, my lord. They have all gotten stronger because of the world corruption. Minor, tier 2 orc cards now. 2 nodes in enchant and upgrade mystery shops, 1 node in artifact shops, plus 20% to rare card drops, plus 10% to legendary card drops. Next corruption level is at 50. And then you'll get tier 3 orcs, and you'll get +1 node in all mystery shops. So that's 3 in enchant or upgrade, and 2 in the artifact shops. But oof. Okay, well, this is what a high tier corruption run is like. Okay, so we've got 2 vaults, both of them are card vaults. Let's have a look at Apex Sun. Fire and Sacred Sephiroth +1. Global damage increased by 50%, and all tiles cost -2. Wow. Road price is discounted and tile price is discounted. So roads are going to get a whomping great discount. All right, I'm down with this. I'm very, very down with this, actually. Let's start building out in this direction if we can. Oh, man, we're not really getting much there. We're going to straight away redraw. And we are going to continue building our path in this direction. There we go. Gonna build up there. We don't really have anything to place here, sadly. But hopefully we can get out there relatively soon. Okay, let's allow time to pass a little bit. Lord Chair, we don't have any roads to really of any value to use it on. I guess we're going to grab this just so that we've got something going. The first Orcs attack is coming from this direction, so one thing you could do is build a castle in that direction. You know what? I'm going to use the regular castle rather than using up my really, really, really cheap ones. Because that will be better for me ultimately. Let's get a militia group down. We're so close to connecting up to you. There we go. Right, the first tile vault complete. Let's have a look at the quest. Redraw 3 times. Not going to be a difficult one, that one. Reduce the cost of spells by 1. I'm all for this. Let's pop that right there. And we will continue on building. Now, we've got a couple of good tiles here. Let's start off a little something in this direction. Going to continue building out a long road. This way we'll be able to get a town at the end. Let's pop a military outpost over here. There we go. We've now got the Fountain of Life already. That's actually a pretty good card to have right there. Let's build this corner up so that we can connect. I'd like to put the Fountain of Life here and then build a castle around it if I'm able. I think that would actually be really, really good. Lord Share on this road, I guess, just to get some more cash coming in. Castle Heart available for us as well. Can't really place it there if I mean, we could, but I don't think it's necessarily the best thing. A Castle Heart over here, though, does make that tile a little bit harder for us to connect to, but does allow us to connect to this vault, which is going to give us play 1 of 12 cards. Okay, not actually a rough one, that. Not a rough one at all. We'll have a nice little Castle Heart over there. Now, the problem is we've used up Castle Heart on just connecting to a vault. But, I mean, that's going to be a decent little castle as a consequence of this, so I'm not hugely against it. I'll place this in here. If I can get a blacksmith around there and the regeneration, the Fountain of Life right there, that's actually going to make a very, very powerful little area. However, for now, we need to expand out this castle, I feel. Continue building that up as often as we can for as long as we need. We've got the corner tile. We don't want it there. We want the Fountain of Life to go there. So now we need a very specific tile to bridge that. So, you know, there are pros and cons to building this way. It does mean that you're limited and you're waiting on a very specific set of circumstances to be able to close off an area. But, there we go. Perfect. And we've got the corner section as well. Double perfect. And if I use a corner section here, I can connect these 2 castles as well. That will be really, really nice. So we're going to have to wait on another corner section for that tile in particular. Let's place down a rune of stone here and a rune of frost if I can. Oh, is that only a 1? Oh, wow, it really was only a 1. That's kind of surprised me. Not going to lie. I'm pretty surprised by that one. Let's bring that out. Clearly, I misunderstood a little bit about the way that the runes are... The amount of runes is generated. Right, okay, let's grab you. Library, multiple castle completions. Sure, you know what? I'll expand that out. Ooh, we've got the Scriber Guild. I really would love to place you over here, but sadly that is not on the cards for us. Not right now, at the very least. I'm going to have to re-roll this. Well, actually, maybe not. Blacksmith, perfect. Let's get you in play. And this will affect the militia, both of these castles, which I'm probably not going to be able to easily connect, but I do need to re-roll now. We've already got a library. Oh, and a library goes in a regular tile. Interesting. We could just keep this for like some sort of grand library of sorts. Place you in there. There we go. Connection here. Perfect. I could build up a little bit more over there, but right now I choose not to. This has given us an extra tile, so let's pop in the what was it? The frost rune. Sorry, I kept wanting to say water. It's a water Sephiroth, but it's a frost rune. There we go. And we've now got our Nordberg, the castle Nordberg, and Ostrachem. Lord Share, we need some more cash, I think. We've got a nice long road over here that I could pop a town on the end of, and I am very tempted to. Sure. That's going to make us a... Oh, that's a farm. I went for the farms in the village. Drat, damn a blast. That was a very big derp there. If this was Twitch, I would be seeing derps in chat all over the place. Thankfully, YouTube's kinda, or just has less ability. Either way, I accept. Right, we are going to want to start building out... Oh, actually, no. Let's build out a castle down here. Just a little one in this little area. So we're doing away with the idea of having a grand library in this tile. That should be fine. These orcs... that is actually a trebuchet they've got there. Bloody orc engineers, how dare. Right, this is now 0 cost, which is kind of amazing. But not what we're going for. This village we will place here, but let's go and grab the next card. The Royal Market. Pick 1 card to lock from the deck. Place them on top of your draw pile upon draw. Ooh, a guarantee. I think we're going to go for the Royal Market. Yes, absolutely. Let's get that into the deck. I want to place these down so badly, but I can't. Where's the orcs come from? The orcs are coming from this direction this time. Rightio. Scriber Guild Royal Market already. Wow. Sure, okay, let's pop that in. I mean, I could force the Scriber Guild, an upgraded Scriber Guild, into my hand. Yeah. That is absolutely fantastic. That is really going to help us out. But I'm afraid that we have run all out of time. It does seem that this is going to be a multi-episode run. Whether that is good or bad, I leave you to decide. But I am having a lot of fun, and I hope you have had a lot of fun watching so far. And will indeed join me for the next. But until then, and as always, do take care, everyone.